Hi there, welcome to my channel where I dive into fascinating economic trends and analyze their impact on society. In international relations, the imposition of sanctions has long been a tool utilized by powerful nations, particularly the United States, to exert pressure on adversaries or states perceived as threats to their interests. However, the effectiveness of these sanctions has been significantly altered by the emergence of China as a formidable economic and strategic powerhouse. While traditional targets of US sanctions such as Russia, Iran, North Korea, Venezuela, and Cuba have indeed faced economic hardships, China's support has provided them with a lifeline, enabling them to withstand the pressure imposed by the United States. Before I continue, however, do visit our website where I curate news and publications from international financial organizations and world central banks. Topics cover a wide range of financial and economic issues that affect individual countries or the world economy. For instance, COVID-19, inflation, or the war in Ukraine. Please also subscribe to this channel and be informed whenever we publish a new video. China's economic ascent over the past few decades has been nothing short of remarkable. Its transformation from a largely agrarian society to the world's second largest economy has reshaped the global economic landscape. The Chinese government's focus on economic growth, coupled with its strategic investments in infrastructure, technology, and trade partnerships, has propelled the nation into a position of unparalleled influence. As a result, China now holds significant sway over global economic dynamics, challenging the traditional dominance of Western powers, particularly the United States. The emergence of China as an economic powerhouse has had profound implications for the efficacy of US sanctions. Historically, US sanctions relied on the dominance of the dollar in international trade and financial transactions, as well as the cooperation of other major powers to enforce them effectively. However, China's growing economic influence has provided sanctioned countries with alternative channels for trade and financial support, effectively blunting the impact of US sanctions. Russia, Iran, North Korea, Venezuela, and Cuba, among others, have all benefited from China's defiance of US sanctions. For example, Russia, subjected to numerous rounds of sanctions in response to its actions in Ukraine and elsewhere, has deepened its economic ties with China, particularly in the energy sector. China's investments in Russian energy projects have provided Moscow with much-needed capital and reduced its dependence on Western markets. Similarly, Iran, under crippling US sanctions targeting its nuclear program, has turned to China as a key trading partner and source of investment, mitigating the economic damage inflicted by American sanctions. North Korea, Venezuela, and Cuba have also leveraged their relationships with China to circumvent US sanctions. Despite facing stringent sanctions regimes, these countries have received economic assistance, investment, and trade opportunities from China, allowing them to maintain a degree of economic stability and political resilience in the face of US pressure. While China's support has undoubtedly weakened the bite of US sanctions on its allies and partners, it is not without its challenges and limitations. China's own strategic interests and evolving relationships with the sanctioned countries can influence the extent of its support. Moreover, China's increasingly assertive stance on the global stage has raised concerns among Western powers about its role in enabling sanctioned regimes and undermining international efforts to address issues such as nuclear proliferation. Furthermore, the US has sought to counter China's support for sanctioned countries through diplomatic pressure, economic incentives, and targeted sanctions against Chinese entities involved in facilitating trade with sanctioned nations. The ongoing rivalry between China and the US in areas such as trade, technology, and geopolitics further complicates the dynamics surrounding the effectiveness of sanctions. To conclude, the emergence of China as an economic and strategic powerhouse has reshaped the landscape of global sanctions enforcement, providing sanctioned countries with alternative channels for trade, investment, and financial support. While traditional targets of US sanctions have faced economic hardships, China's support has enabled them to withstand the pressure and maintain a degree of resilience. However, the challenges and limitations inherent in China's support, as well as the ongoing rivalry between China and the United States, suggests that the dynamics surrounding the efficacy of sanctions will continue to evolve in complex ways in the years to come. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this analysis insightful. If you did, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content like this. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of economics.